Dark Creator, Ghost Trick. Okay, so his opening hand is Curry Bandit, Dark Hole, Ghost Trick Mary, Allure of Darkness, Crow, and Breakthrough Skill, which is a pretty solid hand, honestly. And my hand was Leo, Kagetokage, so already there it's a good hand. Then Ethereum, Upstart, and Soul Charge. So yeah, both good hands. Allure, banish the Crow, makes sense. Because you want the Mary to do stuff, you want the Creator as your win con, and you want the Curry Bandit as your starter. And emails Spectre, Jiangshi, beginning of the end, compulsory, and duality, and he has duality back. Well, my next draw is Kagetokage, which not the best because now I have a bit of a lot of extenders, not a lot of normal summons, but you know, better to have a lot of extenders than a lot of normal summons. So here I just save the Kagetokages, since I don't want, then Ethereum is better turn 1, I go for it turn 1. I don't know, maybe not the best idea, but maybe Kagetokage now would have been better. But anyways, I attack with an Ethereum first because I know kind of what deck is playing already by seeing it, and yeah, you want to attack with lowest attack first if they have Mary, if you have something that can run over Jiangshi. Unless you want to remove it in main phase 2, in that case you attack with your biggest monster first. But yeah, here we have Leo, so Daine first, then he gets Mary and Jiangshi, and then they summon Jiangshi and I can run it over with Leo. And yeah, they get the Spectre summon, but they don't get all of the advantage that they would get if you left the Jiangshi on the field, because then they can search another Mary and you know, loop that shit around. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, this is Heraldic, so I want to go into Lava Chain. And if you don't know how Heraldic Beasts work, basically, Leo gets me an ad from the deck, and the Conway, if I have 2 in graveyard, get me an ad back from the graveyard, so they kinda loop together. So, you know, I wanted to send an Conway and detach Leo, so I add a second Conway, and this way I have an advantage loop, kinda like Gadgets. So that's what I want to do, but he has Breakthrough, so I just get the Conway ad, and you know, that's fine. I have other plays next turn because of Kagetokage and Soul Charge. And I set the traps down. You know, the opponent doesn't have any traps, but I don't know that. You know, he drew 2 cards, 3 counting the turn draw, so you know, he has a good chance of having drawn a trap. But yeah, he dualities into Tour Guide or Kurban, I don't remember, sorry, I was a little bit distracted. But now he has Dark Arm Dragon in his hand, Tour Guide, and another Query Bandit that he didn't have before. And he sets the Jiangshi that he drew off Spectre. And I top deck into another Dynetherium, so that's actually pretty damn good because I want to make Chidori here. And yeah, you know, he can special summon back my Leo, but it's not necessarily a great idea. And now with Lava Chain I send Revival Golem, so I can get another special summon. And you know, now with the Kagetokage I have 4 bodies on the field to make 2 rank 4s, so it's good. Make Chidori. And I make another Lava Chain too. Well, I sent, yeah, to send Leo. The Aberconway, so next turn I have Aberconway plus Kagetokage, so that's a good follow-up. And I can get a bunch of damage in because it doesn't have the Mary, but yeah, obviously I attacked with Chain first and then Chidori, but you know, the correct play would have been to summon all of my guys in attack position, since you know, Spectre has 0 defense, so Revival Golem would have killed it, and then I can swing with Kagetokage and all of the guys pretty much, so that would have been the correct play. Well, to play around Mary optimally, you attack with this Chain first, because he has 1800, then you attack, because this way if they have the Mary, you can attack the Jiangshi with Chidori and then attack the Spectre with Kage to Kage. The second Spectre. This would have been the absolute optimal play, but you know, didn't really matter this time. But yeah, now I have a lot of field advantage, and he gets a really strong Dark Hole that he had saved up. And he summons the Dark Creator, which if you don't know what he does, you can summon him with 5, if you have 5 or more Dark Monsters in your graveyard. And then once per turn, he can banish a Dark Monster from the graveyard to target another Dark Monster and special summon it. So yeah, it gets back Jiangshi. It does a lot of defense, so it's pretty tough to get rid of. You cannot Black Ship, you cannot 101 it. So you need like in this deck Chidori or in most decks Exiton to get rid of it. But yeah, here he just swings for a bunch of damage. And also Dark Creator, you need to control no monsters to special summon it. So yeah. Honestly, I kind of forgot until reading it now, because like probably you could play around in a way to avoid it coming out too much. But yeah, now he makes Alucard, which you know, the bait trap stun is good in that situation, but you know, considering that now he has a set breakthrough skill, I would have liked to have it. But this is a huge example of losing to tunnel vision, because I top decked into Solemn Warning, which you know is a great out to Dark Creator, and I kinda didn't really notice because I was so focused on the fact that I had Soul Charge in hand that I summoned 4 monsters, and now Warning was dead. Yeah. So, anyways, we make Chidori. First thing first. I want to shuffle back the set monster and the downerd, and then I make. Well, honestly, I should have sent the Dark Creator, probably, but yeah, I do have another out in the X-Rec, and that is Diamond Direwolf. Try to make it to get rid of the Dark Creator. That fails because of Breakthrough. And now I don't really have an out anymore, because you know, I have Kage to Kage, which is not a win. So yeah, I just make Rhapsody, so next turn he doesn't have any great targets to bring back. Although I kinda forgot that he had the Alucard, so that should have... I should have banished Jiangshi and Alucard, not Jiangshi and Kuribandit, that's my point. I didn't think of it, but yeah, anyways, and then I put the Rhapsody on Chidori, so next turn, whatever happens, I can swing it over if it stays. But he also he summons back the Tour Guide. So, you know, the Alucard didn't matter, but that is because, you know, I have less than 2000 life points versus a rank 3 deck. That's kind of stupid. That's a stupid position to get myself into. So, yeah. Game 2 goes on. I don't know if he main decks them, but he has the hands now, and that's really annoying. So my opening hand is 2 instant fusion, which I only play 1 target in my extra deck. Basilisk, Warning, Breakthrough Skill, and Advanced Heraldic, which is the best card in the deck. Basically, Eldriart lets me special summon 2 Heraldic Beasts from the graveyard, and then I immediately XYZ summon using those monsters. And well, Basilisk is basically Bull Blader, pretty much. I think even if he dies, he get to destroy whatever it attacked. But anyways, he opens Ice Hand, Dark Creator, which is dead right now, Monster Incarnation, Torrential, and Dark Hole. So yeah, I'm not expecting the hands at all, so I summon Lava Vulture in attack position, set 2, like nothing is going on. And I dump the Leo so I can get Aberconway. And you know, here I chose to use the Advanced Heraldry Art turn 1 and make Kage to Kage. There's a bunch of reasons for it, but you know, mostly to avoid the back rows because this is still turn 1. And you know, they don't really have a way to get rid of it with Ghost Tricks and Curry Bandit. They need to have Tour Guide or, well, Ice Hand. So yeah, I set the second instant fusion as a bluff. Anyways, he goes for Ice Hand, and he also top decks into Breakthrough Skill, I think. Anyways, Ice Hand, and I stopped that with Sun and Morning. Fun fact, this is the first time I ever think of stopping a hand with Sun and Morning. I'm stupid. I kept the Leo on the King of the Feral Imps as material so that if in case something like this happens, I get another search and I have my loop going. Yeah, I have the loop going. And you know, he has two strong sets, and I have Breakthrough Skill. Go for Aberconway into not Kage to Kage. I just stay in a simplified game state because I fear for the two back rows that he might have that might have good stuff, and I just stop taking two trap stuns. So it's better if I just save my place for next turn. Also because like if he doesn't have anything really, I can trap stun. I can make Chidori, so that's very good with the two Aberconways. Anyways, he goes for the Ice Hand, and I don't really have any response, but he pops my Breakthrough Skill. He pops my Aberconway and attacks. Yeah, I draw into another trap stun, not very useful, but yeah, here I go for the Aberconway Kage to Kage. Honestly, probably should have trap stun shotgun it, but yeah, I didn't. My fault. And I get Torrential into Breakthrough Skill. So now I'm pretty fucked because I summoned the Black Sheep in attack position because I'm stupid like that. And you know, the instant isn't really helping me here. Now he has something to crash with. But he was only running two hands, so I'm kind of okay. But now he normal summons Tour Guide and goes for Zen mains, and this leads to the funniest game state I've ever seen. I'm being forced to set all my cards by a Ghost Trick player. I don't remember why I saved the traps and I didn't set it. Forget about it. Yeah, probably just in case something happened where Zen mains would have been destroyed. I don't know. But yeah, now I am just here setting shit, and because I want to get to Chidori, which is my out, but you know, he has Blackhorn too, so probably the correct play would have been to go into something else first to bait the back row and then go into Chidori, because Chidori is kind of my only out because I already used Black Ship. So basically I'm kind of stupid. And so if I even set Summoner Monk. Well, he has 1600 defense, so that's kind of why. Now he summons Downerd with it, and now if I can finally get rid of the fucking Downerd. Somewhat. He drops down whatever the back was, Needle Sealing will not matter. That sucks to know. So yeah, 101, and he decrows the Aberconway target, so that's really fucking annoying. Because otherwise I would have had game if he didn't. But yeah, now I'm kind of stuck. I should have attacked. I should have normal summoned Dynatirium and attacked the set. Um, but I didn't. Now he summons a tour guide, he summons Acid Golem, and I go, oh neat, Acid Golem, he's gonna kill himself, just wall up. So yeah, that was kind of my thought process when I started setting all my shit. Like, what we have to worry about, and then he normal summons Chaos. And, like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And yeah. You know, I have Soul Charge, but it's kinda late. Summon out Dynatirium, he has something, and I tried to go for Exiton, but he has the Needle Sealing, so I cannot. I go for Soul Charge. I try to go for Chidori, I think. Probably. Maybe Exiton, I don't know. No, it's Chidori. And he has Bottomless, so. He draws into Spectre, he sets it because it's a Ghost Trick and he cannot normal summon it. And I draw Dead into Phoenix with Wind Blast and I have 300 life points, so yeah. When I showed this to my friend, he was like, yo, if you don't put this up on YouTube, you're fucking retarded. It's like, you're gonna get 1,000 views. And you know, I'm not that good with my clickbait game to do that. I don't know how I'll call this video or whatever, but yeah. If you like, join the Discord, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell, all the good shit, and goodbye.